Hello everyone! Today we're going to make a very delicate pie with apples and apricots. You can add any berries or fruits to this. The dough is tender, juicy, and tasty. The pie turns out large, perfect for a big group. Let's get started. You can, if you wish, prepare any berry or fruit mix you like. Today I have apples and apricots. You can substitute pears or plums, basically whatever you like. Peel the apples, remove the cores, and cut both the apples and apricots into small cubes. Mix all the fruits together, just like this. Now let's start making the dough and preheat the oven to 180 degrees. Start beating the eggs and gradually add the sugar. Now add the softened margarine. I personally prefer this dough with margarine, but you can substitute it with regular butter if you like. Begin mixing gently at medium speed. Pour in plain yogurt without any flavoring. Like this. Let everything mix together a bit and turn it off. Combine the baking powder with the all-purpose flour, mix them together thoroughly, and add to the dough. Add everything in and now mix thoroughly until smooth and well combined. The dough is ready. Take a look at what it should look like. It's light in color, creamy and airy. Just like this. Spread half of the dough evenly and gently into the baking pan. By the way, just so you know, I'll tell you now the exact size of my baking pan in centimeters. Spread the dough carefully and thoroughly in the pan, making a bit of an edge all around. This is how I spread it out. And I also slightly lift the dough up along the sides to form a nice even border. Just like this, making sure the edges are a little higher than the center. My baking pan is 20 by 30 centimeters, but you can use absolutely any pan, even a round springform pan, about 26 centimeters in diameter, something like that. Now, place the fruit onto the dough. Like this. Don't add too much fruit. First of all, apples release a lot of moisture into the dough. So here you need to do everything in moderation, so that there's plenty of fruit in the filling, but not too much. This is how mine turned out. Carefully spread the second half of the dough on top and gently distribute it evenly, making sure to cover the entire surface. Combine the sugar and cinnamon. Mix them together. Now sprinkle this mixture over the pie and put it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees. The pie bakes for 40 minutes. If your oven doesn't heat very well, you can increase the temperature to 200 degrees. The pie is ready. Let it rest on the kitchen counter for 30 minutes. Now, let's cut it. I cut it into squares, something like this. Also, be sure to run a knife along the edge of the pan. Although, if you're using a springform pan, look, everything comes off very easily. So, I cut the pie into squares like this and lay them out this way. Look at this beautiful result. Let's hurry and try it. Honestly, I really can't wait anymore. The texture of the dough turns out like this thanks to the yogurt. Take a look. So, look, it's been sitting here for about 20 minutes, but it's still hot and the dough is extremely tender. Just look at it. You can tell it's going to just melt in your mouth right now. Be sure to pour yourself some milk or add a scoop of cold ice cream. Awesome! The dough just melts in your mouth. That's what it's like. And one more thing, if you don't like cinnamon, you don't have to sprinkle it on top. You can just sprinkle sugar on top instead. That's delicious too. I'm looking forward to seeing your photos on Instagram. Make sure to bake these last seasonal pies with berries and fruit, because soon autumn will come and all we'll have left is ice cream. So cook, enjoy, and experiment. I'm waiting for your photos on Instagram. I love you all. Subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and share this video. Bye-bye.